If you are destined to prosper in this season, then God wants you to know that He can use anyone and anything to restore your life or any nation at any time. The history of Joseph in Christendom will help you to appreciate that in the book of Genesis chapter 50, the verse 18, when Joseph's brothers who had humiliated and betrayed him threw themselves at his feet and asked him to make them his slaves, Joseph now looked at them in the verse 19 to 20 and told them that he is not in the place of God and will do no such thing. And even though they intended it for harm, God intended it for good, to accomplish what was being done, which was the saving of many lives as a result of their actions. Beloved, in the same way God has said in His word in 1 Corinthians chapter 1, the verse 27 and 29, that God chooses the foolish things of this world to shame the wise. He chooses the weak things of the world to shame the strong. He is a God who chooses the lowly things of this world and the despised things and the things that are not, to nullify the things that are, so that no one may boast before Him the Lord. You see, the mystery is that God is always looking for an obedient person, an obedient animal, or a force that obeys Him, in order for Him to use that for a greater cause, even if it's an obedient Pharaoh, an obedient donkey, an obedient wind, or an obedient fire. For He is all powerful to use any element or anyone to achieve the intended outcome. So for those of you who are meant for restoration in this season, that are representing the Josephs, God reveals that you will be called upon to play certain key roles within the jurisdiction of certain key personalities who are representing the pharaohs in this season. So when you receive certain appointments by people you are not expecting to get it from, or you hear news about certain appointments that are not expected, you should not be surprised. It is part of God's divine plan to restore order. In the same way, God is going to bring certain unpreferred people to the mind of certain key personalities who are meant to be chosen to help you restore divine order as part of God's bigger plan for this world. Some of these people are not your favorite. They are not your first choice if you are to make a choice around you. But God says that I should let you know that despite what you see, there are some individuals